stop.
With that, I think you've hit something, mate.
Ah, shit, man.
It wasn't your fault, mate. Came out of nowhere.
I feel awful. Look at it sprawled out in the road.
Well, we should get it off the road at least.
I don't want to touch it.
You just use a stick then, shove it in the bushes.
Fucking hell, it moved. It's still alive.
Oh, but you're gonna have to put it out of its misery.
Fuck's sake. Pass me that rock. Right, I think it's dead.
Right, you get rid of this. I'll put this in the bushes.
Tonight on Chasing Descent, we have Biker Down in more ways than one, erectile dysfunction, keeping your clothes in a plastic bag for 23 years, and other weird and unconscionable things because it's Friday night. It's John and Ben, and it is all in!
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Hello, one and all. Welcome to Friday Night All In.
Hello. Good
Hi.
evening.
How you doing?
Good morning. Good afternoon.
I see. Unlike Mr. Rishi Sunak, or Sunut, as he's called in Scotland, we are prepared for the occasional rain shower.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And you know
You
what?
can
These
never be
things-
too careful. Never be
These-
too careful.
Spencer wants to know why it reminds him of Big Trouble in Little China. I kind of feel like I'm channeling my inner Raiden from Mortal Kombat right now.
My cheese. Oh, I think I've just channeled my inner Wallace.
Cheese, Gromit. Look, these things may look really, really stupid. However, they are extremely practical. And they work. I have actually test run this one out in the field before. not this past week, but before, because I've had this a lot longer than John knows I have. He said to me earlier this morning, he said, I've got something to wear at the beginning of the show. And I was like, okay. And then he showed me, and I went, oh, do you want me to go get mine?
We've had our summer, Shalini. We had 2 weeks of glorious weather up here. That's it. That's Scotland summer. It's done.
Yeah, I've got to take this off for the minute.
Yeah.
It might go back on later. But...
Yeah, well, it's quite warm. I'll be taking mine off in a second as well.
Yeah, it is quite warm indeed. It's quite warm down here, and it's been very warm in France. Very, very warm.
Was it warm in France? Yeah.
Very warm. Yeah.
That's nice.
It was very warm. And if you'd like to see anything from my French adventure, then go and check out the Real Review UK, where updates will be continuing, because that's all you're hearing about it here. So go over there. Although I will say, I do have a glass bottle of Coke for this evening.
I have placed the rain shower device to the side. Right. Shall we crack on? Shall we dig into whatever's going on in the world today? Well, first of all, we're going to talk about the election. Yeah.
Well, there is an election in 6 weeks, isn't there?
Yeah, 4th of July. Now, loads of people moaning about the date. Well, when I say people, I mean politicians. So I don't really give a fuck because they don't count as people. But they seem to be under the impression that the Great Unwashed will be on holiday.
Why?
Mainly probably in Pakistan.
What? Because it's
so there'll be less Labour voters available because it's July.
Well, okay. So I was about to fall into the old trope of Labour voters are the working class, but that's not really the case anymore, is it? The Labour voters are the type of people who can afford to go on holiday in July, so they could be right. They could be right. And I mean, Piers Morgan, good old Piers Morgan, he is predicting that it'll be a lot closer than people think. And do you know what? I think he may be right.
Yeah, I think elections, well, see, polls and by-elections never show you what's going to happen in an election because you don't get the same turnout, you don't get the same amount, you don't get the same, what would you call it, enthusiasm.
No.
or lack of it. But yeah, I do really firmly believe, though, that as a first step, and just as a first step, why can't we have an extra box on every ballot paper, right?
Yeah.
It says none of the above. And if none of the above win that seat, then the entire seat must be rerun with different candidates.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Until someone actually wins.
But the thing is, people still are in this mindset of voting for party and not candidate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
that's
fundamentally the problem here. Is people see, as long as it's got Labour next to it, they're going to vote for it. Or if it's got Tory or Reform UK, because, this is how Reform UK are going to be how the Labour get a thumping majority, because they're going to split the Tory vote.
Well, will they really, though? Because let's face it, no Tory I know is going to vote for reform.
Well,
are they?
I don't know.
Hey, let's do a poll.
I don't know.
Shall we do a poll? Is it
run
worth
a poll? Run a poll. Just run it.
I will run a poll. I'll ask the question.
Run a poll. Just and while he's running the poll, you better get clicking on that like button, Sonny Jim. I see you sitting there. I do, and you haven't clicked it. I know. You know who you are. You do. You know who you are. So if you haven't clicked it yet, just click it. Robin says like.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you a choice. I'm gonna give you 2 people to vote for. Now or I'll give you 3. So
okay.
So, would you vote for reform?
Would you vote for reform?
Or fucking George Galloway's no
Galloway.
The GB Workers Party, right?
Yeah, just call it the Galloway Party.
Yeah, or and I'm going to add the option of Nota. None of the above. Right, okay, and I'm starting the poll. The poll is now open. Get voting. Click, click, click. So there we go. All what? 9 people viewing us. Get 13 actually. All 13 people viewing. Click, click, click. I did a live stream the other night, Ben, on the other channel, on our sister channel, We Love F1.
You did, you did, didn't you?
I spoke for 23 minutes.
Thumping success of a live stream, wasn't it, John?
Spoke for 23 minutes and had the grand total of 0 views.
I did
I might as well fucking sit in the shower and just talk to myself.
I did a 42-minute live stream the other night, and I spoke to nearly 1,000 people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
So
good for you. You're such a fucking narcissist. You really are.
So what I'm trying to point out here is there's something very clearly inconsistent about the system.
You think?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
When it puts me out to 1,000 people and it puts you out to 0,
yeah,
I think there's something very clearly going wrong there.
Yeah, I mean, they could at least have put me out to like 10 people or something. I desperately need a haircut. Anyone know a hairdresser or can give me money to go and buy a haircut? Please do so. You know, so you can always donate. I know it's early, Ben, but what the hell? I'm finding this very difficult because I'm not used to being destitute. It's okay for Ben; he's used to it. You know, he's been in this situation his entire life. I've not. I've never really wanted for stuff, and this is difficult for me. So have some empathy, people. You know.
Fucking hell.
Does that sound bad?
If you would like to support us even further, you can do so via the usual links. They're in the chat, or not the chat, but they're in the description more than likely. It's on the screen. You know what to do if you can. Like John said, this is fine for me. I'm used to destitution, quite frankly. He's not.
I'm not. It hurts. It hurts.
And I'd just like to say a special thank you to everybody who bought me a verre de vin, a glass of wine, whilst I was in France. I appreciate every last one of you.
You don't even drink.
I know.
See, you people are you're getting stuff under false pretenses.
Well, I looked at wine and I sent some of the people the bar price list, right? And
Yeah.
I think people agreed with me that I should not be purchasing drinks there.
Was it expensive? Was it?
€9 a pint.
Oh, ouch! Look at the
Yeah.
state of that clown.
Oh, he looks great.
Do you think he tried to do the Putin-esque thing? You know, stand in the rain, looks
Yeah, but he's so
with
little.
gravitas, and that rain does not bend my will. I bend water to my will instead. But no, Sunak just couldn't pull it off, could he?
He looked like
He's just a wetty, literally.
I mean, I'll give credit to Ed the Techie here when he uses the Roland the Rat meme, because that's what he looked like.
Yeah, he
Looked
did.
looked like a drowned Roland the Rat.
He did.
Yeah. He did. You can't help but feel sorry for him, you know. Instead of the gravitas, you're just going, "Aw, aw."
I don't feel sorry for him.
Aw.
He doesn't remind me of the head boy. He reminds me of the kind of head boys hanger on. You know, the wee guy that hangs around with the big boys, wanting to be part of the group, but not quite there. I was going to use a kind of private school term there that I don't think we'd get away with these days.
So
Starts with an F, ends with the G, only has 3 letters. Some used to call it some used to use it as a term for a cigarette.
Some still do.
Yeah, but it's not the kind of term you can use on YouTube because they'll think
No.
you're talking about the gays.
And here on Chasing Content, we are a big fan of the gays.
No, we're an equal opportunity mocker. We will mock you regardless of your gender, your political persuasion, your sexual flavour of the day or whatever. We
Correct.
really don't care. Because as long as it's legal, you can do what you like. And we will rip the piss out you.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong in any way, shape, or form. That's what we do. That's what we like to do. And going back to our general election coming up, I just see so much chatter right now going, "Oh, it's our time. Labour's gonna come in. It's our time." What the fuck do you think is gonna change?
Right, hold on. Well,
Nothing.
I'll tell you what's going to change. The last time Labour came to power, right? And this doesn't bode well for certain people, okay? So Tony Blair came to power in something like what, June, right? 1997? By October, the Princess of Wales was dead.
She was, yep.
Right? So there currently is a Princess of Wales just now who we haven't seen since December.
She's fine.
Yeah, she's fine.
She's fine.
So that's one thing. Then we went into a series of wars, usually in the Middle East.
That's about to happen.
And we had one in Europe because we bombed Yugoslavia and went in there, didn't we? So yeah, so I think we did about 3 or 4 wars under Labour, and killed a princess and what and made a fucking mess.
Didn't kill her. Was the friend? Okay. After our drive home yesterday, I am more convinced than ever that it was just bad French driving. Because I swear to God, 3 hours I was on motorways with my heart racing 100 mile an hour because every asshole in front of me couldn't stick in one fucking lane.
Yeah, well, but that's France. They don't.
Well, this is it. This is France. So when you look at,
you go to drive in Germany and it's like, oh, the lane discipline's tremendous.
yes, but Occam's razor, the simplest answer is usually the correct one. It was some twatty bad French driver that got Diana killed.
Well, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. Anyway,
She was bumped off. We all know she was bumped off.
we're not going down that rabbit hole. Not tonight. I think if you want to catch up with that, go to the Outer Place because I am archiving the rabbit hole stuff over there. And it's usually getting remastered. Sometimes even up-resed to 4K. Then you can see every pimple on Ed's bottom. No, you can't. You can't, because we don't show his bottom, do we? That is
We
his
didn't
face.
show his
That is his
face for
face. That is his face, isn't it? Yeah. We didn't show his face for the first, 6 months or something?
No, we had to. It was over a year, I think. Actually, we had to talk him into it. Apparently, hey Ed, is Ed all right? He had some bad. Ed's a stoner, Shalini. He's always got bad eye bags.
Listen, if you're not getting to sleep until those wee early hours of the morning and you're getting woken up by some stupid seagull that you have effectively trained to come and peck your window, then you know what they say? Fuck around and find out.
It's called The Outer Place, the other channel. The Outer Place, not the outer space, Robin. Not the outer space, the outer place.
Place, yes. And all you need to do is type at the Outer Place on YouTube and you should find it. That's true.
That's true.
Says Shalini.
Cheers.
Cheers, Ben. Right, let's crack on with another slide. Now remember, people, see the littles, Ko-fi down the bottom. Support us at ko-fi.com, Chasing Descent. When that's on screen, if you donate anything that you donate at that point and type into the message box, will be read out by a suitably robotic, non-AI voice. And And don't type bad words because there is an extensive block list. It's even longer.
It's exhaustive.
even longer than Ben's Johnson. Sorry?
Sorry, it's pretty long.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
It's pretty long.
Remember I showed you it and you're like that. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I don't think you can even say shit on it. But anyway, right. Where are we? Yes, this is...
Breaking! China has surrounded Taiwan and started to move land forces whilst the West sent all its available military aid to Ukraine. Well, actually, China say they're playing war games.
Yeah. Well, I think they are playing war games. They're mucking about because Taiwan's gone and done it again and elected someone to rule the region, which China claims is a part of China.
And you know what? I think even no other country really recognises Taiwan as an independent nation anyway, do they? I mean, some do.
No, I don't. It's not an official country. No.
Well, no,
it's not recognised by the UN. It's not recognised by the US.
No.
I think probably somewhere like Scotland would recognise it. But that's not an official country either. But I don't. This is the part I don't. Yeah, but this is the part I don't understand. Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and England are not separate countries, right? They're not countries. If you go by the definition of a country, none of them comply with the criteria to be countries. The United Kingdom is a country, right? Or Great Britain and Northern Ireland. But you cannot. But why then do we get to submit 4 different entries into the World Cup football? And yet, and other places don't.
But listen, before I answer your question, Robin, we purposely left out Cornwall. Okay.
Cornwall's not a country either. That's just a tin mine, isn't it?
So tiny.
It's a tin mine. It's a tin mine.
They got pasties though, and apparently some of you people like those. So there you go.
Yeah.
Actually,
okay.
Cornish ice cream's pretty good. Give them that.
Right. Let's talk about Lawrence. He's more interesting than Tyler.
What's he done this week?
Well, look what he's done. He's winding her up again because she's still banging on about, him exposing her growler pick from, I think, something like 17 years ago, according to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Lawrence has gone, I have a major announcement to make during this evening's pup date, right? So obviously he's got a dog or something, and I think he called it Sadiq, but now he's going to rename it because he says it's not a boy dog, it's a girl. And he's going to follow back the first 5 people who can guess what Sadiq's new name is going to be. I can guess what Sadiq's new name is going to be. Narinder.
Come on, Narinder. Come on.
Come on, there's a good little bitch. Come on, Narinder.
Sit, Narinder.
Roll over. Show me your growler. Uh-oh, Narinder's on heat. Oh dear. So Narinder, I don't really have any sympathy for Narinder because I don't particularly like her. But apart
She's
from
a racist, and I'm
yeah.
quite happy to say that objectively rather than
she is.
subjectively.
Yeah.
She absolutely has a hard-on for hating on people of the Caucasian persuasion.
Yeah.
It's really, 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 really sad to see because I still don't get how we've allowed this sickening anti-white racism we see coming from people like her to proliferate and be acceptable. And
well, because nobody will stand up to it. That's the problem. Nobody stands up to. Well, it all kind of really started. It started. When did it really start? It started quite early doors. It started in the early 2000s. They started to do.
It was about 2006.
Yeah, they started to bring in things like, you would see like trans and things like that on TV that you'd never seen before. People would be undergoing changes and stuff. And it's as if they were trying to normalize it. And, you have to think, well, who was driving that? Was that the start of ESG? I don't know how far back. I haven't really gone into it. Maybe Adam would go do it, you know.
But the thing is,
Not Dread Eye, the other Adam.
I still, I still quite happily will say to anybody, you be what you want to be, you live as you want to live, you decide to be who you want to be, as long as you don't infringe upon the rights of anybody else, you go for it. And I think that there are some lines that are being crossed, like trans people in women's sports, for example. And I'm going to be frank here just for a minute and not funny. Okay, I think that is infringing on the rights of women.
I think it's worse than
one another.
I think it's worse than that, right? I think it's also dangerous.
Well, of course it
you
is,
have
especially
people,
in like...
You have people of vastly different physical strength, especially in things like MMA.
That's where I was going to say.
And rugby. And I mean, look at the amount of rugby players that have had bones broken as a result of this kind of carry on. It's just not on. It's just crazy. It's stupid. It really is.
And the thing is, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I say to people, if you want to go and live your life as a male, saying you're a woman, you go right ahead and do that. But your rights end where other people's rights begin. Mm-hmm. And that is the simple fact of the matter. So because you want to be called something, okay, you can't then force somebody to call you that. So you ask people politely to accept you for as you are, and I'm quite happy to accept anybody for as they are, really, as long as they're nice to me. I don't really give a shit. But the second you start trying to drive it down my throat that I have to, call you this or say this or speak to this form of reality or else, is where you lose me. It's where you lose me.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I really do. Oh, why did that change? Strange. Anyway. So apparently there's going to be a vote on June the 30th in Alberta. Well,
right.
They're going to vote to see if they can succeed and join the United States.
Secede
and join the United States.
That's quite funny.
Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be funny?
That's quite funny. Because it says to become US's 51st state, but don't California desperately want to leave anyway? So they could just swap. Because
what does California want to be? Does it want to go alone?
Yeah, it's always wanted to go alone for ages. Okay.
I thought Texas was more likely to go alone.
But no, listen. This is perfect because if Alberta want to become, a US state, mm-hmm. and California very much align with how Justin Trudeau runs things in Canada.
They do.
I think this is a good trade.
Just switch,
I think this is a good trade. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I've got you. I can negotiate terms. I'm all in for this.
But your current governor of California isn't going to leave the United States because he's going to run for president.
He's going to be president.
Yeah. Oh, you've come over to my view that Biden's not running then.
I didn't say when he's going to be president.
He'll be president. He'll be running against Trump. It won't be Biden. I've always said that Biden's not going to run. Yeah, Cuomo's going to be president. Not Cuomo, Newsom. Gavin Newsom's going to be president. Yeah. He's
not the former governor of California.
He's going to run against Trump and he'll win.
Yeah, the former governor of California being Arnold Schwarzenegger, who cannot run for president.
No, he can't because he wasn't born in the United States, but someone we know was.
Alexander Boris de Pfeffel Johnson.
Indeed he was.
Yes,
so why can a natural-born American be a president, be a prime minister, and yet you have to be a natural-born American to be president?
I'll tell you
we should have had that. We should have had that law.
I was going to say, I'll tell you exactly why, because we're two different countries who do things differently.
Yeah, but we should have had it. It's that
simple, really. And they'll say, well, Boris has renounced his US citizenship only because he didn't want to pay taxes.
Yeah. That's all it was.
Only because he was sick of paying taxes.
If you're an American citizen and even if you live abroad, have a job abroad, you still pay tax in America.
Mm-hmm. You owe them tax for some reason, even on properties that you buy in the UK that have nothing to do with me. You still owe them taxes.
But there is some kind of reciprocation, so you do get a break on what you're paying here.
I got some free tax back today.
Oh God, here we go. Yeah,
I'm just
yeah, I
saying.
know, I know.
It was good. I got some
It
tax.
wait, hold on. You've used this sentence there, which is a complete and utter oxymoron.
I know.
Because I had the
I
word
did it.
free.
I did it on purpose.
Free and tax in the same sentence.
I was
Nah.
waiting. I was waiting for him to pick up on it. Yes, I put in a little form with all my receipts yesterday, all mine and Lisa's receipts, and then they gave me £38 in tax back this morning. So
Lovely.
there
Jolly
you
good.
go.
Lovely. Right.
I mean, it was quick and efficient.
Yeah, no, that is quick and efficient.
Yeah.
So, is Rachel Ziegler white or is she coloured? I don't
She's
know.
not white. She's
not far off it.
She's Latino, isn't she?
Is she? Okay.
She's. I think she pretends to be Puerto Rican because she's got Puerto Rican heritage, but she was never born there. I don't really know.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, never mind. Carry on, Ben.
But,
This is your wheelhouse, mate. You can do this one.
So Rachel Ziegler shares birthday message asking for less hate after hardest year of her life. Rachel Ziegler has been on the end of a lot of online blowback over her casting in Snow White, and she hopes that is now all in the past. No, Rachel Ziegler is on the end of blowback because of statements that she made. She's not on the receiving end of blowbacks because she was cast as Snow White, though, you know, she's called Snow White because it literally says in the Hans Christian Andersen book, she has skin as white as snow, and they cast a Latin woman to play her. I mean, first of all, that's pointing out the obvious is not hate, first and foremost, and she's fucking called Snow White for that reason.
She has skin as white as beige.
However, it's more the, you know, shitting on Walt Disney's first ever full-length animated feature, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, saying it was, you know, wrong and it was weird and the prince in it was a stalker and things like that. That's why she's got blowback, because she seems to not really like men and make statements that are shit. Just shit.
Yeah, Robin actually makes a good statement there regarding your last comment. Which
they gave me some of my money back.
Yeah, they gave me some of your money back. That's
38 quid's worth, and that was 80. I got 80% of it back. And if I refer a few friends to Skip Tax, each friend that accepts, I will get 1% more back each time I go.
Oh, lovely, great. Yeah, okay. So, if you want to sponsor Ben's 17th holiday this year,
I don't pay for these holidays.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, right. Where was I? Let's do some video, shall we, for a change? Let's have a look at some video. Did everyone see? Oh, you guys that turned up late probably missed that starting video. What did you think of that, Ben?
I thought it was going there. Put it that way.
It was quite funny.
It made me chuckle. Chuckle.
Now I don't know if I've used this one before, but it is quite funny, right? I've certainly seen it before, but I don't know if I ever used it on the show.
That's amazing. I didn't know that about you.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician. What the fuck that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician. I make music. I make music. And that's not all I do. I make music, I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever the fuck you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said. No, I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's
You're
ghetto.
right.
I don't
You don't think.
I know.
So you
think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician.
I am losing the will to live here.
And I think you are a musician.
No, baby. I do music.
So you just really quick. For the record, could you say you don't think you're a musician?
I'm not none of that.
But then after that, you just said I do music.
Yeah, I do music.
So in other words, you're a musician.
No.
Okay.
Who is? First of all, I don't know who she is.
I don't know.
But second of all, you're a fucking musician.
No, she's not. She's the fucking read it. Oh, I better not say it. I used it last night. She's a moron. That's what she is. She is. She is the moron.
Oh, je suis en retard. Je suis en retard.
Oui. You are indeed late to the party.
Britmate says
right.
she's not a musician. She's a beast.
She has a bat, yeah. Right, did you know that giraffes were really this aggressive?
Show me. Is a T-Rex roar been added over the top?
It's
Still,
fucking tremendous, though. Isn't
that is tremendous. That is tremendous. I mean, I the worst I've had, and I think that I've put out a short of it actually on at some point, is a giraffe blocking our path and just refusing to move.
Yeah,
I've got a video of that, but no, I've not seen them do that.
That was good. You thought giraffes were nice. Yeah, it's like these people that think
No, they're
chimpanzees.
assholes.
It's like these people that think chimpanzees are nice.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're not. they
No.
they murder each other and they'll rip your face off sooner than look at you.
Yeah, giraffes are little bastards. They are. They're little
Yeah.
bastards. And like I said, I've got a short on the real review where he's just standing in our path, and it's very clear he knows we want to move, and he's like, "Nope, not going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going." They are bastards.
Yeah, they're big. They're big as well.
And big and scary as fuck.
So,
yeah.
I'm going to address this bear thing. You know, this kind of. You know this. Would you leave your?
I saw this in a week. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think people understand what bears actually are. You know, would you leave your daughters in the woods with a bear or a man? Yeah, okay.
Well, the answer is. He's still coming.
She's trying to think. She thinks she's Katy Perry, doesn't she? Rawr!
He's coming.
Oh. That's a mama bear, because that's two big cubs she's got with her. That is not the kind of bear you want to mess with.
He's coming.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the bear's still coming, yeah. She whistling, the bear's going, who the hell is she whistling at?
What's that, mother? Oh, a snack, an hors d'oeuvre.
Let's go eat this, boys.
The hors d'oeuvre appears to be whistling.
It's one of those toot sweets. Yeah, I bet she has under no illusions where she'd rather be right now. She'd rather be with a man, preferably with a gun. And just in case you were really confused about how bad bears can be, let's have a look at two of them having a little play. Now, you want to be left with that? I'll put you down, boy, and I'll slap you about the head. Put you down and slap you. You have no chance against something like that.
Right. You know, there's an easy answer.
Yeah, there is, mate.
The easy
Don't
answer
leave
is,
yourself in the woods.
I was going to say, would you rather leave your child in the woods with a man or a bear? Don't leave your fucking child in the woods. That's the answer. That is the answer. Just don't leave your child in the woods. Then you wouldn't have to make that choice, because if you leave your child in the woods, you are a neglectful parent. That's what you are.
That's what you are.
You are Nick Ricator. I mean, what?
Who's Nick Ricator?
He is a YouTuber who was arraigned today. I watched his arraignment live. He was arrested yesterday. They have 5 homeschooled children in the house. Him, his wife.
Oh, right, okay.
and the live-in mistress were all arrested on felony drugs charges of possession of over 25 grams of methamphetamine or cocaine. So maximum prison sentence of 25 years on that charge. Gun charges alongside it, and child neglect.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I hope man pulls himself out of it, and I hope this is a turning point for all three of them, and they can get themselves better. You know, a bit of a wake-up call, let's say, because the guy is a lawyer. He'll manage to get himself and his wife a reduced sentence, I imagine. But
yeah, oh jeez, you just can't. You can't cope with these people, can you? I mean, right? Okay, let's. Oh, wrong. That was the wrong button, Johnny boy. That was the wrong button. Right. So this was a video, but I just took a clip of it because I find it quite distressing. And this is one of the reasons why tourists have been banned from certain areas in Japan. Right. So see that woman with the camera?
Yeah.
She was running in front of the geisha who was walking down the street.
Right.
Trying to take pictures of her. And that's just not the done thing. Because this isn't America. This is Japan. It's a completely different culture. And there's a degree of respect expected, right?
Yes.
They don't expect a freaky idiot running about in front of geishas trying to take pictures of them. And that's why tourists get banned from areas in Japan.
Yeah,
and I can understand why. I mean, it's just completely out of order.
Well, she is not a tourist attraction.
Exactly. She's not. She's going about her life, you know?
Yeah, she is not a tourist attraction. When I go and film at tourist attractions, I'm going to film at tourist attractions. I don't go and film random members of the public and stick a camera in their face and follow them down the street. I go and film the aesthetic, and if people end up in the shot, well, they're there.
Well, but, yeah, I mean, if they're in public, then there is no expectation of privacy, you know.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's a difference between doing that and producing a piece of content which is informative or at least entertaining, to then following a random stranger down the fucking street with a camera, going, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna film you. Hey, yeah, I would never do that. I wouldn't."
It's completely out of order. I would find it quite disgusting, to be fair.
That's exactly what Chinese do to foreigners in China, according to Britmate.
Yeah, okay. But that's them in their own country.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
so what you want me to, I mean, what do you want to say? If Chinese want to do that in their own country to foreigners, then...
But do you know what?
Where do you stand? How can... That's not directly comparable to what's going on here, because what you've got going on here is you've got someone who comes from a culture where getting in somebody's face is perfectly acceptable to them, and they're just doing it in a completely different culture where it's not, right? Now, I've lived in Hong Kong for 2 years, and living in China is completely different from what you would think, because the Chinese are... They're a strange people to deal with, you know?
Very racist.
They're really racist, and the only saving grace you've got as a white man in Hong Kong was the fact that you towered above them. And when you walked down the street, you didn't have to give way to them because you could just shoulder them out the way. And literally, you had to do that because there are just so many people. And I mean, that you would shoulder people out the way because they just wouldn't get out your way. Because they're not going to back down because they'll lose face, and you're not going to back down because you'll lose face.
Well,
so
exactly.
You just walk through them. So, you know, when in China, do as China does. You know, if they get in your face, you get in theirs. But Japan's completely different. Japan's not like that. They won't get in your face like that.
No, they won't. And even, I mean, bloody PewDiePie. You know who PewDiePie is. Everybody knows who PewDiePie is. One of the biggest... one of the biggest content creators ever on the platform. He moved to Japan about a year and a bit ago with his wife, and they had a baby there as well. Mm-hmm. Congratulations. But he's even saying in a video I saw recently that American tourists and streamers are coming to Japan and absolutely bastardizing the culture.
Yeah.
And well, maybe not specifically American, where Western, right? Western tourists are coming to Japan, and they don't understand the culture, they don't understand the people, and you can see many of them ending up arrested. People are live streamers ending up arrested in Japan.
Do you remember we did a whole section on this
We did.
about Japan and how you've got to be really careful because you end up arrested in Japan, you're not getting out. You're not getting out unless you confess to the crime, even if you didn't do it. Because Japan has got a 99% conviction rate. And it's got a 99% conviction rate because they basically keep you in jail until you confess. So don't get arrested in Japan.
Just don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
No, I mean, I'd love to go to Japan. Everybody knows this. In fact, it's a bucket list place for me to go. And yes, I'd love to do some filming there, but I would absolutely restrict my filming to tourist attractions because maybe some city aesthetic, showing off. But that is it. Because there is this type of streamer, and I'm seeing it more and more the more I engage with people in the space that I work in on the other channel, right? There's this expectation that they are important, that they got main character syndrome. I call it main character syndrome. People will know what that is. They think they are the main character in every story, and everything they say and do is correct. And they go about and they expect free shit. They expect to be allowed to do what they want to do when they want to do it, and they expect not to be criticized for it or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, but just show some respect, show some goddamn respect. Like I say, if people are gonna go in that space and do vlogging and do streaming, and all power to you, but respect other people. Don't follow a single person down the street with a camera in their face. Doesn't matter what country you're in.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're in Japan. It doesn't matter if you're here in the UK. Don't walk up to, a beef eater in London and just shove a camera in his face and then try and piss him off. So many people do that. It's just rude and disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Rant over!
Speaking of rude and disrespectful, the Pope, right? The Pope, the leader of the Catholic Church, right? Is lecturing us about how the world is in a climate crisis and it's gotten to the point of no return, and that people with vested interests have brought us to this point. Hold on a minute. Just let me take a step back here. The Catholic Church is lecturing us on vested interests. Really?
Okay, the Catholic Church, the Pope here is starting to sound a bit like Roger Hallam. Roger Hallam.
Yeah.
Both cult leaders.
Yep.
I'll stop before I go any further.
Let's just move on, shall we?
I will stop. Don't worry, Roger. You're getting away this time.
What about this guy? Do you know about this?
No. What the hell is this?
Right, this is a cartoon because this was allegedly a rapper, right? And there's a video and everything of him playing about with a revolver and apparently discharging it and killing himself, right? I'm not sure that it's real. I mean, I'm just not sure it's real. I know it's being reported as real, but I've seen the video and there's nothing coming out the other end.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And I mean, I've slowed it down and looked at it, and I mean, obviously I can't put it on YouTube because then they'll hit us, for showing someone ending themselves on live YouTube.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't look real to me at all.
It turns out YouTube are fine with you showing an entire arsenal of fully loaded weaponry.
Yeah,
okay?
No, I know that, but not someone putting one through his skull.
True that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Did you see, actually, speaking of, I'm going to be a little bit careful about how I speak about this, but there was a kick stream the other day, and a kick streamer ended up shooting someone live on stream. To be fair, that person was running at him with a knife, and he gave him several warnings to back off and leave him alone.
Fair. Yeah.
He said, I don't want to shoot you. I don't want to do it. And then he kept coming at him with the knife. So he discharged his firearm.
You've got to look after yourself, number one. I mean, self-defense, first of all, I would say.
Yeah, I think I would agree. I do.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I would very much agree. But it's not the first time live streaming and people being ended via firearms has occurred, is it?
Yeah, no,
And
it's
it
not.
certainly
It's
won't
not.
be the last.
So this is a cracker. So this beggars belief, okay? So I mean, you can read it. Model kept unwashed
I
clothes
can.
she wore when Sean Coombs allegedly drugged and assaulted her in 2003. Okay. Now, apparently, she kept her unwashed clothes in a plastic bag for what, 21 years now? That's not going to work, right? Because if you've got bodily fluids on clothing and you put them in a plastic bag, you are going to have a mold fest. So that's no use, people. If you're going to do that, and then, anyone who's thinking about, not reporting an alleged crime at the time and holding it back for 23 years until they've made a shitload of money before you can then jump on a bandwagon, put your clothes in a paper bag.
Okay, and that's from the that's coming from the ex-cop. Although we have now seen quite factually that P. Diddy, Sean Coombs, is not afraid to beat a woman in a hotel hallway. So we've seen that with our own eyes. So did he do it? Diddy probably did it. I mean, on the balance of probabilities,
you can't really say yes or no. Just because you've seen him beat someone in a hallway doesn't mean that he's done this. Because this is quite a step forward, from just hitting someone. You've gone out.
Just hitting. He stamped on her face while she's on the floor, man.
Yeah, but hold on. That's heat of the moment stuff, right? And listen, I am not excusing behaviour here, but what I'm saying is that's heat of the moment stuff, right? What he's done on this one, allegedly, is premeditation. Because you got to go armed with drugs if you're going to do that kind of thing. True. If you're going to drug someone, get them into that, and then, so that's a completely different ballgame. That's premeditated. Whereas the other one is, that you could construe it as heat of the moment. Both are wrong. Both are wrong. Diddy did it.
I think Diddy did a lot of it. Put it that way.
I think Diddy did it.
Diddy did it.
Diddy did it. Did he not? Diddy.
Do you think he renamed himself from Puff Daddy to P Diddy so that this exact thing could happen when he got caught out? Well, I know. Then in the headlines, did he do it? Did he do it?
No, I don't think he's smart enough, mate. I think he's smart enough to come up with that one.
I mean, Kanye West has been calling Diddy a fed for years.
Yeah, what? Kanye West, there's a slide for Kanye later.
Yeah, he's been calling Diddy a fed for years. So
yeah, I don't know. I these guys, I don't understand. I really don't understand the attraction with these people. I mean, they're all basically gangsters, aren't they? Allegedly, Or they think they're gangsters, and they probably aren't gangsters, and they think they're harder than they are, but they're hard when they're beating up women, but not when they're beating up, not if they try and take on a man,
Precisely, they try and take on a man. All of a sudden, their 50-strong entourage of security guards that are 5 times their size come out of nowhere and just knock the man out.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
And then they stand behind it, going, "Yeah, look, my boys will fuck you up. Yeah." No, none of them. No balls. And I'm not saying I wouldn't do exactly the same thing. I'd sit on my mobility scooter, going, "Yeah."
Staying on the theme of black heroes.
Fuck you, Michael Rappaport.
No, we're not going down the white route. Let's stay on the theme of black heroes, okay? So Hollywood is set to produce a new biopic based on the life and death of George Floyd, titled "Daddy Changed the World." It will be told through the eyes of his family, with his daughter and his mother serving as executive producers. Now they got what, 27 million, right? Okay, they got 27 million, but they'll be putting some money into this.
Yeah.
27 million is not a lot of money when it comes to making a movie.
Well,
You
no,
know that.
I honestly think their executive producer credits will be ceremonial first and foremost.
Yeah, but
I
I
don't
think they'll
think
maybe
they-
put some money in it. But
I don't
no.
think they've put any money into it. I think they've been paid for it. I think they've
You
been
think this is
paid
another
for it.
BLM thing.
Well, this will be whatever studio has got this might be probably A24. They keep doing biopics at the moment. So whichever studio has got this has paid the daughter probably a substantial amount of money in a trust for his life story. That's what's happened.
This guy's got a nose that covers 2 states.
Fuck hell.
Yeah, you okay, Ben? Ben, come back to me, mate. Come back. Ben's gone. Oh, right. Shall we move on?
Yes.
Oh, so right now, I disagree with this from the Toadmeister here. I disagree with the statement that electric cars kill pedestrians at double the rate of petrol or diesel cars, because generally electric cars are still driven by people.
Mm-hmm.
So people kill people at double the rate when they're driving electric cars as opposed to petrol or diesel cars, because people can't hear them sneaking up on them.
Well, exactly. And a blind person's absolutely fucked.
Well, they shouldn't be, though, because the person driving the car should see the blind person and go, oh, I'll maybe not run them down.
Or at least lean your head out of the window and go,
Oi!
vroom,
Get off the road! Get off the road! What do you mean? I'm not on the road. See, when someone says get off the road, there's no time for arguing. Either get off the road or don't, but there is no time to debate the point.
Oi! What are you, fucking blind or something?
I tell you what, I'm going to play a video now about the bike wanker of the week, and for a change, it's not Jeremy Vine. I did have a Jeremy Vine one there, but I don't like Jeremy Vine. And I really don't want to show his video.
Before you play that, thank you, Emma Watts. We appreciate it. Apparently, we're on top form tonight. Put that comment up there.
Yeah, get
Put
some
it
money.
up. Put the comment up.
Get
so
some
that
money
people,
out.
People can see. People can see we're on top form.
I'll give us a sec. I need to go to the. I'm clicking the wrong comment. I need a producer. I say this every week.
But thank you, Emma, for following along on my streams whilst I was in France as well.
Oh, whoa. Hey, hold on. Stop doing that. It keeps moving when I go to the comments. Why does it move?
Robin says, go, Emma, go. Do. That's right, Emily. Yep, there we go.
Yes, I got there. Thank you, Emma.
Top form. You see that? Top form.
We appreciate you. Now appreciate us.
Emma already said she's skint.
No, I know she's skint. Aren't we all? Anyway,
and like I said, you know, not just to Emma, to everyone that followed along in the last week. Genuinely,
only if you can afford it. Only if you can afford it.
I am thanking them for following me.
And I'm saying if anyone is toying with the idea of donating to us, only if you can afford it.
Only if you can afford it, yeah.
Always only if you can afford it.
Otherwise, just go and watch a load of the content so we can get at least a few pence of ad revenue. Come on, people.
I used to donate to people on the No Agenda podcast.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah, I mean, I nearly got to knighthood before that thing happened.
Before the thing that shall not be mentioned that left you financially destitute, that thing.
Yeah, which means I nearly gave them $1,000. I think I was round about $798 I'd given them. You know, over about 2 years or something like that. But they were good, you know, and I liked their stuff. And their stuff's still good, you know.
You know what?
Just we're better.
This here says it's got 3 servings in it, right?
Oh,
says it right there.
okay.
Says it right there. There's a free. This ain't gonna last me 10 more minutes.
No, it probably won't. It probably won't.
No.
Right. Anyway,
Free serving. They
I'm
used to be a litre, you French bastards.
It's you cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
You cheese-eating surrender monkeys. Give me back the 1 litre glass bottles.
It's see, look, the French are all like, they're all bravado, aren't they? When they're talking about going to war, you know, like Macron.
Oh yes, we will
go. We will send in the French. We will, and then they send in the Legion, you know, which aren't French anyway, because these guys aren't citizens until they leave the Legion, right? So they're not citizens until they've done their 3 years, I think it is. I think it's 3 years they've got to do. But then when they've done their 3 years, they then become citizens. So if they send in Legion, they're not citizens. They're basically just mercenaries. They're not Frenchmen.
No.
They're usually from wherever. Right, anyway, I'm going to play this.
But once again, before we play that, click the fucking share button, would you people? Excuse my language, but come on. Audience is light tonight. I can see that.
Audience
share,
is light.
Share and share alike. Now play the video.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is... Yeah, you know how sometimes you're allowed to do something and it's your right to do something, but maybe, just maybe, you maybe should have given it a second thought, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm entitled to be there, but maybe you should have given it that little bit of thought.
What we should have done is we should have edited that with some Mortal Kombat effects over it. And then just finish him, and then fatality.
That boy was very, very lucky.
Yes.
He was exceptionally lucky.
Yes.
There. Yeah.
Yes. So lucky. Lucky
so
enough.
Lucky.
So, from morbid knowledge, in the 1800s, Scottish surgeon Roger Liston became infamous from a surgery that led to astonishing 300% mortality rate. He amputated the patient's leg in under 2.5 minutes, operating so swiftly that he inadvertently amputated his assistant's fingers and slashed the spectator's throat. I think that's...
No, he slashed the spectator's coattails, right? The spectator was so startled by this, he had a heart attack and died on the scene, right? The guy who had his fingers amputated died from septic shock, and the patient didn't survive either.
So the moral of the story is, boys and girls, never trust a Scotsman.
Never trust a Scotsman, especially if he's a surgeon.
Or an ex-police officer.
Yes, indeed.
I'm joking.
What I would like to draw your attention to next is, and we did touch on this because nobody has seen Kate since December. And obviously...
That's fine.
I know, but obviously this artist has quite forgotten what she actually fucking looks like. I'm going to have to save this into that folder I've got called Bad Pictures of the Royals.
I mean, this is like one of them. Have you seen those fake Madame Tussauds waxworks that pop up all the time?
Yeah, we've done shows on it, mate.
Yeah.
We've done shows on it.
Yeah, this is like one of those, but the painting world. And this woman's like taking a glamour shot in a gold dress. Look at this paint. You're painting shit. It's shit. Let me just...
It's probably one of the worst paintings of Kate Middleton I've ever seen. It's just awful.
Robin Wollstone says that's Xi Jinping's wife.
Oh dear. Oh, we're having way too much fun here. indeed, Shalini. Where is Kate?
She's fine.
She's fine. She's in the coal bunker.
She's fine.
I've just used a word that probably half the people that watch this show don't know what. Well, mind you, they're quite old. The people that watch the show, aren't they? So they probably do know what a coal bunker is.
Oh man, my nan and granddad used to have a coal bunker.
We had a coal bunker.
Yeah, but you're old.
Yes, okay. We had an outside toilet at one point. And you know what? It's no laughing matter when you go to the toilet in the morning and you've got to crack the ice before you can take a dump.
Militant Mushroom still got a coal bunker.
Oh, an outside toilet?
Why are people say... Is Shalini going to bed? People say night to Shalini.
Shalini makes a statement, "Oi, I'm not old," and then goes, "I'm off to bed now." What are you doing?
I'm moving the chat from top chat to live chat so I can see
What's
properly.
happening?
She says, "No, I'm still awake."
Oh, good one.
Fucking
Well
hell!
She stayed up for a lot of last night's chat, but she did for last night's show, but she didn't make it to the end.
She did come along to some very late things over in France, actually.
Did she? That's not like her.
She also messaged me very late on Sunday night from the Eclo when I was in the Eclo, and she messaged
drunk?
me going, "No, for fucking hell, are you all right? Don't die."
See when she starts that drunk texting thing, you know, I mean, what is that with her? When she starts all that drunk texting and, you know, you get all these messages coming through at odd hours of the night.
I've never experienced that. Can't say I have.
All right, okay.
I do get random phone calls from the pub, though. That's always fun.
Yeah.
I like them. She's not drunk, though.
She's dead easy to wind up, though. Anyway. Shalini 5, she's been uploaded or upgraded. Right. See that thing do you remember that thing that we had on the other day about the millennials making heart shapes with their fingers instead of...
Yeah, I was just doing it.
Right, so that's what normal people do, innit? You know. What the millennials, what's all this finger shit for? I don't understand this.
Je suis en retard.
Je suis... Yeah,
oui.
Comment?
Comment ça va? Ça va? Je suis en retard. Oui.
Right, moving on. Where are we? Yeah, let's move on. Right,
Shalini says that's Vaughn spilling the beans, is it? Well, I can tell you now, Vaughn moonlights at Disneyland. He works at Disneyland.
Right. So here's Kanye and his Italian wife. Is she Italian,
right? What's she wearing now?
Well, she appears to be wearing some kind of futuristic trash bag.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a black sack, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, she's basically naked under that, okay?
Yeah.
Kanye's wearing more clothes than a normal person would wear in an Arctic snowstorm, right?
Yeah.
What is it with Kanye? Why does he feel the need to always wear an excessive amount of clothes?
I don't know, but I mean, remember when he went on Alex Jones's in a Gimp's mask?
Yeah, right. So the guy's a weirdo. But what's going on here? What's going on? I don't understand this. Why? What's he trying? It's that. What's he trying to say? I mean, why do people have to do things like this? Why can't they just turn around and go, "Yo, I like showing my wife off, you know, so I'm going to make her parade around like a prostitute or something." I don't know. Why does he do this? I don't
understand it. I really don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
I'm sending you a picture right now, John, on Twitter. This is just for me and you, right?
Okay, right. Is that something you should be doing on a live stream?
Yeah.
Right, okay,
because it reflects on the comment that I made just before we started talking about that.
So have I got to go to Twitter and look at it?
Yeah, you got to go look at it. Tell me I'm
on a live
wrong.
stream.
Tell me I'm not wrong.
Okay, hold on.
Shalini's already commenting.
Oh my god, that is.
It is!
Vaughn. What's Vaughn doing dressed as a Frenchman in Disneyland?
In pink.
Yeah. Bloody hell, he's even got the man bun and everything.
I know.
Why's Vaughn got a man bun anyway?
I sent her the picture in the week. I said, "What's he doing working here at Disneyland?" And all she did was respond, "My Vaughn is better looking."
Oh, well, that's debatable. But why's he got a man bun? Is he gay? I mean,
No, he's not gay.
But why's he got this man bun thing? What's
I
all
like
that about?
I like his man bun.
Well, are you gay? That's the next question. Well, yeah, you probably are.
What
I
is
think
gay,
you probably,
John?
Yeah, okay. Let's not get into definitions. Let's just crack on. Right. So we're going to have to come up with a new name because we can't call them bike wankers if this is correct. This is a Harvard-based study, apparently. It's possible that riding a bike may cause temporary erectile dysfunction, but there are ways to protect yourself. 1, don't ride a bike. 2, 2, if you must ride a bike, use a lady's saddle. So the problem is that the bike riding saddle puts excess pressure on the perineum. That's the area between the anus and the sac,
Also known by slang as a gooch.
which causes a reduction in arterial blood flow to the penis and drops oxygen levels by up to 82.5%. Which will then mean that you will not be able to, as they say, get it up. Now, no, this is not medical advice. This is just us reporting on a Harvard-based study.
And do you know what? As somebody who uses a mobility device, and I'm going to be a little bit narcissistic here for a second, right? Someone who uses a mobility device, I use a mobility scooter, and that has a full-fledged seat on it, right?
Yeah, it's got a proper seat, yeah.
It's got a proper seat on it, and even I use a couch cushion on that shit. Couch
Do
cushion goes down.
Do you have problems with your perineum?
Well, no, because I use a couch cushion.
I don't understand. How do you get pressure on your perineum when you're sitting on a proper seat? Surely
Because
your buttocks.
that proper seat is vibrating all of the time. And not in a good way. So couch cushion goes down. So bike riders, if you really must ride a bike, I can recommend put your couch cushion between your legs. You'll be grand. You'll be grand.
I'm going to read this out. No, well, it won't work because you can't wear a couch cushion on a bike.
Depends how big the couch cushion is.
The reason cycling may cause erectile dysfunction is that the seat puts constant pressure on the perineum, the area between the genitals and the anus. This pressure can harm nerves, so it might not be temporary, harm nerves and temporarily slow blood flow, which causes tingling or numbness in the penis and eventually ED. Erectile dysfunction? Are you a cyclist? And apparently this is people that cycle more than 3 hours a week are prone to this. A week.
This problem.
And we're looking, hold on, we're looking at you, Vaughn.
I was actually about to say, and this problem already affects 40% of men over the age of 40.
Does it?
Before even getting to a cyclist. 40% of men over the age of 40 suffer from erectile dysfunction.
I've experienced it once. Once in my life I have experienced ED. And I must admit, it did involve a cycle. It involved a motorcycle. After a 3-day trip back from Germany after 3 days at the Oktoberfest. So I suppose the jury's out whether it was the Oktoberfest or the bike ride that caused it. I struggled for a day and then I was fine, and I have been ever since.
Yeah, well, Vaughan is, like Shalini said, he's using his moped that looks like a motorbike, but is actually, less than a 125. Because he has done the.
Oh yeah, he's done the
whatever it's called, the thing where you can ride on an L plate.
Yeah.
The thing.
Yeah.
The thing. He did the thing.
He did the thing. Right. So here we go. I'm going to read this out, Ben, if I may. My And this is sort of a 36-year-old male. My girlfriend, 26-year-old female, makes her vagina talk to me and will not stop. She's amazing, cute, funny, emotionally self-aware, great communication skills, everything I've ever wanted. She's also quirky and dorky, which is new for me, but I enjoy it. After a lifetime of dating bad bitches, I will now forever endorse dating dorks, except for this one thing. She thinks it's incredibly funny to manipulate her vagina and provide a voice for it. I will just be minding my own business, playing video or working on my laptop or whatever, and then boom. Hey handsome, how was your day? Are you hungry? I brought Cheez-Its! There she is, dress hiked up, no panties, both hands gripping a vulva a foot from my head and making her lips talk to me in this horrible, high-pitched, Grover-esque Muppet voice.
Well, that's us demonetised.
No, why would it be? You read out that "Hey handsome" bit in your Grover-esque Muppet voice.
I don't have.
You can do Grover.
Hey, handsome, how was your day? Are you hungry? Or
I can do it like Stitch. Hey, handsome, how was your day? Are you hungry? I brought Cheez-Its.
I could even do it like Elmo. Hey, handsome, how was your day? Are you hungry?
I don't understand why this is even on Twitter.
It's not, it's on Reddit. That's on Reddit. Relationship advice.
I got it from Twitter. Why would somebody put that up? I just thought it was funny.
Britmate says that he hoped she waxed.
Yeah, well, and on that note, great advice from Northampton General Hospitals. Family planning advice. Use the rear entrance. Boom, boom. Try the scab, people. Be here all week. Right. So let me just check where we are. Let's see if we've got. What have we got? Have we got any?
I'm nursing this tiny bit of Coca-Cola.
I don't have any video left. We've only got We've only got 2 slides left, mate.
Well, I'm not rushing you. I'm just saying. You know, the French bastards. They took this. These glass bottles were not available for like 2.5 years. They were 1 litre. Then they bought them back. Now they're 750ml, and they're more expensive.
Cost of living.
French bastards.
Cost of living, mate. Cost of living. What? Is there anything else you want to discuss?
The French are bastards, aren't they?
Why do you hate the French?
They're just so arrogant. I love the.
They're not. They're fine.
I'm learning their language as well. I'm in the middle of learning French right now. I have officially learned 1,000 words in French.
I hate community notes. I hate Elon Musk.
I'm on community notes, as in I'm a part of the team.
Yeah, I know. I probably hate you for that. I think I'm on track to get banned.
Yeah, probably.
Because in fact,
my camera's dying.
Why?
I think it's overheating.
Did you see that photograph that Elon Musk posted on Twitter of the gorilla with wings?
Yes.
Yeah, so the gorilla is an angel holding some sort of stupid.
It's the Shiba Inu dog, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like a NAFO dog, isn't
it? It's the figurehead for Dogecoin, which obviously Elon Musk endorses.
Fuck Dogecoin, nobody gives a fuck. But anyway, apart from that,
no, Emma.
I think less than that. If you want that kind of carry on, you'll have to pay for it on a private channel.
I am not being sold.
Yes, I'm pimping you out, my good man. Oh, look, you pimp yourself out on a daily basis, so it's no real difference. Really.
Combien?
Combien do?
What does combien mean, John?
How much?
How much? Yeah, we go. Combien?
C'est spécial pour vous.
Pour moi?
Oh, oui.
Oh.
Right, anyway.
Je mange de spécial?
Non, mangez pas. Anyway, right. so anyway, moving back. Where the hell were we? I've forgotten. What was? Oh yeah. So Elon posts this picture of a gorilla with angel wings on it, and of course, I can't resist. I cannot resist. I reply to him directly to him, and what do I say? I say, "Is this how you think of the monkeys you killed with Neuralink?"
Did you put a picture of that up? Did you show the people?
No, I didn't, because I forgot to load it. I forgot to load the picture.
You forgot to do that.
Yeah. Do you want me to show? I mean, I could. Hold on.
No. Fuck it. Move on.
No, never mind. Right. Okay. So let's go back to the slides. We've done all the videos, I think. Giraffe, the bear fights, the bike wanks. And we have the 2 slides left. So, so you have a wedding, right? Which is, and let's be honest here, right? A wedding's not about.
We've still got the Northampton General Hospital slide up.
No, I know, because I'm building up to this.
Okay,
So
okay.
a wedding's not about 2 people, right? Joining
No.
in a blessed union. A wedding is purely for the bride.
Yes.
Right? I mean, a wedding it's the bride's day. It's all about her, and everything in a wedding goes around the bride. So why the fuck would you dress your llama up as the best man? I mean, it's good for a laugh, right? But why would you do it?
I want one.
A fucking llama.
I want one. I do. I want one.
I think it was that guy's idea. He thinks he's Alexis Sale, doesn't he? Mind you, the price not that broad, is she? She probably brought the llama in because she thought, I'm better looking than the llama at least. Right. So I saw someone today going on about why are people continually replacing all their grass with AstroTurf, right? And I said basically because they're lazy bastards, right? And they don't think about what's eventually going to happen, which is that because you've taken all that grass away, you're going to get less water uptake by the land, and eventually the place is going to flood. Because if everybody did that, you would just be in a big floodplain. But you've done that to a degree. You've replaced some of your grass with AstroTurf, Ben. And tell me, yeah, but tell me, not quite working out the way you thought it would, has it?
It's not that bad, actually.
Oh, okay. Doesn't grow weeds then, and all the dirt that falls down on it from the sky.
It does grow weeds, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the AstroTurf doesn't.
Yeah, but the
It
weeds
comes up
grow
from
on the AstroTurf. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is pretty, pretty annoying that we purchased it in order to not have to do gardening, and now we seem to have to do gardening.
Gardening, yeah. And it's not as simple as running a lawnmower over it. You've got to go out and hoover it.
You say I.
It's fucking ironic. I'm just off to hoover the garden, darling. Fucking morons. Right, see that moved again without me moving it. Right, okay. Right, is there anything you want to say, Ben? Do you want to tell them that they're lovely people, or do you want to lie to them?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am going to tell you the truth that me and Natalie will be live for you on The Real Review UK on Monday from Thorpe Park in Chertsey in Surrey, as we go to experience the UK's tallest and fastest roller coaster, Hyperia. if we can get on it.
Dun, dun.
Because I have seen people waiting in excess of 6 hours today to ride it.
Oh, no way. I wouldn't wait 6 hours to ride a roller coaster.
There were queues just to get through security into the park of 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Oh my God, no, I wouldn't be doing that either.
So we will be there, but whether or not we, go on it, that's a different story. But we're going, and we're going to try. We'll live stream, and we're going to be filming a vlog in 4K, obviously. There's plenty of videos already out from the previous week and the week before over there. But not only that, you should stick around here, as we will definitely be back with you Friday night next at 9 p.m, the usual, to bring you more laughs. I think Emma Watts is absolutely correct. We have been on form this week, more so than previous weeks. It's nice.
Thank you.
It's nice to just decompress, I think, and
I've
then
had
come
a
back.
great night. I've had a great night tonight. I had a great night last night with Ed. We had another good chat about Stargates and portals and all the nonsense, and even how to drink reindeer piss. And I've had a great night tonight. And I hope you've had a great night, because,
It has been great.
it has been great, mate, and it's been great. It's been great. For this guy who's still waiting. Hang in there, people. Hang in there, people.
That's Q himself, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Q. He's coming to save you. Yeah, he really is, isn't he?
All right, let's get dancing already. Come on.
It's great for you.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the